Yo guys, it's 22B and welcome to this Bandos solo guide. As you guys may know, I previously had a Bandos solo guide with a few K views, but it had copyright music, so I had to take it down. But anyways, let's get started with the guide, and we'll start off with the inventory. And you're going to want to start off with some overload flasks or pots. If you don't have this, you can obviously exchange it for extreme potions or super potions or flasks. You're going to want to take 2 to 4 perennial flasks or pots. I'm just going to stop saying the pots part because you just read it off the slide. 1 to 2 adrenaline flasks, 8 to 10 super restore or prayer restore flasks, 8 plus shark or rocktail. You don't want to take anything worse than shark, just take at least shark. It's not very expensive too. You want to take at least 2 extra beast of burden pouches if you plan on staying there for a while. And also 100 plus Beast of Burden scrolls, and this is optional. This is for if you're taking a yak and you want to use the winter storage scroll to bank items like the Org bones, which is very profitable. If you bank them and you get one every Bandos kill, then yeah, you can do that. It's very profitable. And of course the teleport tab. Alright, now for the bar setup. Please take note that my bar setup is interchangeable, and I use this bar for pretty much anything from KKing to Bandos. So a lot of the abilities on here you might not need, like Provoke, Freedom, and Anticipate, but you still can have them if you want, but there's really no real use for them here at Bandos, so you can replace them with Thresholds or Ultimate abilities just for more DPS. And I'm just going to leave this on the screen for a few more seconds and we'll move on to the next part. Now is the gear setup. This setup is so interchangeable that it doesn't really matter exactly what you take. By that I mean, if you have Bandos, then take Bandos. If you have Darox or Torigs or any kind of Barrows armor, take that. In my case, I have Torva. If you have Torva, great, take Torva. And if you have Tetsu, take Tetsu. It doesn't really matter. Just take your best melee gear and weapons. That's you don't need anything in specific, other than maybe a Bandos item to keep yourself from being attacked by the Bandos followers, and if you really care, a Zamrockian item to keep yourself from being attacked by the Zamrock followers, like the Bloodvelds and stuff that are in the lair. You can even take Fire Cape if you want to, like in my case, because I'm a nub and I lost mine and I'm too lazy to get it back. But that's beside the point. Yeah, just take your best melee gear. I don't suggest taking range or magic. You can, and maybe I can show you a range and maging guide later on, but this is just a melee guide, and you're just going to want to take your best melee gear. Now, if you don't know how to get to the God Wars dungeon, I will show you really quickly how to get there. Just follow my exact path. Now that you're here, you want to run northwest from the entrance of the God Wars dungeon and kill the Bandos followers. You can kill orcs, goblins, and anything that you see that's pretty much green. You can kill all the minions that I am killing in this video. Now once you have reached your 40 kill count, you're going to want to run northwest to the Bandos and bang the door. Yes, I said bang the door. Then you're going to want to go straight up through the corridor, and you're going to see a door on your east. Now you have the choice to either enter the boss room, the current boss room, which might have somebody in it. You can start a custom session, which you're gonna have to pay 250k per hour. and you're gonna have to, or you can start a custom session in hard mode, which is pretty much Bandos harder, obviously. And you can join an existing session, which is somebody who has already set up a room. For starting a session, you have to pay at least 250k per hour. Now you're just going to want to start off your kill by turning on Soul Split and Turmoil, and I also like to turn on Protect Item in case anything happens and you have an extra item to keep and you don't lose as much. Because if you die in the God Wars Dungeon boss dungeon, there's a really low chance that you'll be able to make it back because you still have to get that 40 kill count. Please take note that Bandos is one of the easiest, if not the easiest Bandos boss. All you have to really do to beat him is just do as much DPS as possible. There's nothing special. He just has a decent amount of life and you just have to DPS him out. That's all there is to it. There's no special attacks that he does other than his melee attack, which hits up to a couple K, and which you should be fine if you have Soul Split on to heal it back off his life points. So after you've killed him, you kill his minions and you pick up the orc bones or whatever loot you got and bank it with a winter storage scroll if you have it, and that's all there is pretty much to killing Bandos. Like I said, one of the easiest God Wars dungeon bosses, and yeah, that's pretty much it, guys. I thank you guys for watching, and please leave a like if this video has helped you in any way, and see you guys in the next video. Peace.